Hello again and welcome back. It's been a wee while since I done a video. Always the same, working. But as always, I'm always farting about my cars. I've been trying to do as much work as I can on Brian's van. I'm going to keep that into separate episodes. So I'm going to split them all down to, like Brian's van, my collection, and obviously anything I do, like repairs in general, kind of stuff like that. And obviously the one where I'm actually going to change the Mondeo into the Mark 3 Focus RS. And I'm still doing that. I have got a video coming out very soon of what I've been buying and what I've been trading, so keep an eye on it. But this one is of the collection, another add-on to it. I can't help myself. I just, I've got this addiction and fetish for, for Fords, and especially something that's kind of quirky and certainly something that's more unique. So what I have bought is sitting right there. I'll hold on for 2 minutes and have you thinking what it is and let you guess, but this one came up and I wasn't expecting to buy anything like this, if I was honest. I've been quite busy with, working in Brian's van and my own business, and I got the Ranger obviously a couple of weeks ago as well, so I wasn't expecting to part with any more money for another thing, but this came up and I think it looks wicked in the collection, but I'm also going to be able to use it quite a bit on it as well. So I think we'll just cut to the chase and we'll show you exactly what it is. So I bought this. Yep, it's a Transit Custom. No, it's not an MSRT, it's not an M Sport. It is a full-on replica painted in Focus RS Ultimate Green. I could not have this one. Now I've had it about a week now, I think. A week yesterday I got it. And I've already de-stickered it. I'll show you some pictures of what it was like when I first got it from the Coachworks who used to own the car, I used to own the van, sorry. I've de-stickered it and I've branded it up with my business logos on the front and side and the back and whatnot. But I couldn't say no to this. How cool does it look? It's not often you see modified vans, and if anyone knows me, the very first car I actually had was actually a van. It was a modified van. I bought it when I was 15. My dad gave me a loan of £500 to buy it, and I sat down the runway and I modified it till I paid him his £500 back, and then I was 17 years old and then I got to drive it. So I've always loved and had a soft spot for vans, hence the reason I'm actually trying to help out Brian and fix his, because it was an Escort van that I had. It was my first one, although mine was a Mark 4 and not a Mark 6 like his. The Transit Customs are a great van. Turn and circle on them's wicked. They just look cool, and even, that's even without you putting this kit on it. But the M Sport kit, which is a genuine one that's on this one, looks wicked. I mean, I couldn't say no to it. It doesn't have a tow bar on it just now. I do plan on putting one on it because I think it would look wicked, taking like a Blaze or Shadow up to Knock Hill, Ford Fair and whatnot. Don't put the miles on it, protect the paint. It's not a genuine M Sport, so I don't take care of my cars, but I don't need to worry about towing things, pulling things, changing clutches and whatnot. It will be used as a proper workhorse like it's supposed to be. I think the kind of winning thing on it was purple wheels. It was a sign, it was a sign. So yeah, inside I'll show you in a second, is decked out. It came with a standard stereo and I've already changed that to it's just a cheapy one I got on Amazon actually. It was about £160, but it came with a full fascia plate changeover, and it allows me to put a reverse camera on the back as well. I haven't fitted that yet, but I maybe do a wee video on doing that, but I have changed the stereo on it. It has got a custom leather interior on it with black with green stitch, and we have got a custom steering wheel already on it, so I didn't really need to do much to it. The bodywork's okay. I think the guy that had it before me, they used it as, a kind of look at us, a Coachworks, you can't really miss it, so, but it's done its time. It's been, picking up alloy wheels, picking up car parts. We have got marks on the bodywork here, there and everywhere, and obviously being Ultimate Green, and my white base coat on this one, you can see obviously the stone chips and, bits where it's just flaked off a wee touch, so it's not by any means perfect. I don't think I ever buy a perfect car, or van. I just like to buy things and just tinker away in them. Things that need a wee bit of loving, give them the loving they deserve and bring them back up to scratch. So yeah, I'll show you around about it, and my plans are though to make it into a mini camper on the back. I was just going to use it for work, but I thought I could use it for a bit of both. It's good to have a spare van for what we do. We specialise in double glazing, double glazing windows, bathrooms, kitchens, garage conversions and whatnot. So it's always good to have a secondary van, especially now we've got more staff on board now. At least then, if anything goes wrong, we've still got a spare van we can jump in. But again, it's quite useful for having like a wee day van. Now, Susie, my wife, who actually, I don't know how she puts up with me, actually didn't want me to sell this. She's told me to keep this. So that's a good sign as well. And she's quite happy to let me make it into a camper van and we can go and do, I'm not talking full-blown camper conversion, maybe a wee day van, something I can put a bed in the back, a converter on the back, and we can sit and chill, watch telly in the back, open up the back doors onto a nice view, hopefully down the line. And obviously we've got a wee dog, so Button can sit in the front of us in his wee Recaro seat and come and run with us, all going well for it. But yeah, I just think it's cool. I mean, I was dying to put it on the channel, but I've been so busy that, haven't a chance. But Brian, who works for me, I don't think there's anything he can't do. He cut the stickers for me as a surprise for the van. And I went down to KW the other day there, and, with the buff off the marks where the original stickers were. Kevin gave me a hand, Sam gave me a hand, and we put these ones on. They're not perfect because I did most of them. I've got to admit, so the ones that Kev did are fine, but the ones I've done, probably a couple of more bubbles in them than they should have. But I love it. Heat gun and let the UV rays get it. But come on, I'll show you inside. It's quite cool, really cool. So the one thing I don't really like about the van is this Ford logo here. It's not something I've ever liked. The registration plate that's here should sit here. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to take this off and put the registration plate back there because I don't know, it's just the one thing I just don't like about it. It just sticks out too much. You can actually see it protrudes quite a bit. I know the grill does, but for me, it's my van, I'm changing it and that's it. So I've got a friend who's actually got one, so I might swap the grill with him and change it over. As you can see down the sides, we've got the bottle installations on it. We have the genuine OZ alloys, 20-inch. The tyres aren't the best, and Pirelli in the back, AC ditch finders on the front, blah blah blah. The back is decked out as well, just branded up. I have got a private plate I'm going to put onto it. It just looks horrible. I just don't like standard plates. Nothing fancy in the back. I'm not going to put my phone number or anything on it. It just needs to show the business. In the back at the moment, we don't have anything other than the wife's umbrella and slightly boarded out. The roof lining has been done already, and there is insulation in the top there, so I don't need to worry too much about anything dripping in our heads. It just really needs a kind of tidy out in the back. I'll strap and line it, I'll run the electrics and whatnot from underneath here, pull them in. So I'll maybe make one side a kind of sleeping area, maybe flip out so we can still get sheets of plywood and some windows in the back, baths, showers and whatnot. It might not even get used for for work at all. In the front is like this, and it has got the usual squeaky strap that I'm going to change because that does my head in. But yeah, it's clean and tidy. It's done 121,000 miles on the clock. Passed its MOT, failed the first time on emissions and a missing wheel bolt, but it passed like the next day. I'll have everything all fixed. The Transit Custom, these are actually seat covers, believe it or not. They're really well fitted as well. I thought it was a retrim when I got it, so that shows you how good these covers are. But the original headrests and whatnot are underneath here, and so are the original interior in the seats. You can see yourself if we can try and get a light on here. Can't get light on, of course not. But yeah, they're all stitched with the Transit Custom in the green. And here's the stereo I bought as well. I don't know how to switch on in case I've got my rubbish music on it. Obviously fans are blowing like a mental case, but yeah, this is decent. I mean, it sticks out, not too bad, but it's really usable. And obviously with my stereo, with my phone connected into it, I have got Apple CarPlay on it. It has got the microphone I've put up here as well. So you shouldn't have any reason to pick up the phone and put it to your ear in these ones. So it's nothing majorly wow. I mean, everything's painted in the door shuts, which is ideal. I haven't even given it a clean yet, I've got to admit, so I'll need to get stuck into that and get it all polished up. But yeah, I'm happy with it, really happy with it. I think it just looks like, I keep looking at it. I've actually had more attention off of the vans lately, including my big work van at the back, which is just sitting here. That's the main one. This is the one I spend all my time on. I spend all my time in this big van. I don't even remember from my first video ages ago when I first got it, just jet black. But that's where I pretty much live in every blinking day, 7 days a week in this one, to basically play about in here inside the new unit. But yeah. So as always, it's just a short video to let you know I have added another one into the collection. I'm going to start doing a lot more, as much as I can in my free time, to try and show you the cars we still haven't actually featured on the channel yet. It's so hard because my life it revolves around cars once I'm finished work, but my work is so busy just now that, you know, you're busting your backside to bring in the money to pay for these things and the upkeep and the storage and whatnot. So it's a never-ending battle all the time. But I get to have cool toys like this all the time, I guess. So I can't really complain, I guess. I'm going to disappear just now though. Hopefully you'll see another video the next day after this one, and we'll show you exactly what I've bought to make money in regards to actually trying to get a Focus RS Mark III. I've done 2 deals and I've bought a car, I've already sold the car, and I've got another car to trade in, so we'll see what we've got. And it's not a Ford. Wow, who'd have thought it? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching me. Thanks a lot to everybody for subscribing. I mean, seeing over 5,000 subscribers to me is amazing, because there's so many people out there, you know, doing really well with YouTube, pushing the boundaries and shoving, you know, cars all over the place, getting them all modified and changing. It's, you know, little old me's I'm just a, you know, a small fish in a big ocean. So all those 5,000 folk and odds that watch me and this channel, I appreciate everything. I hope you join me on the next one. Until then, take it easy.